guys, my name is Shay and welcome to my channel. Today I'll be reviewing Dollface Season 2, Episode 3, Boss Lady. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let's get it. The episode starts off with seeing the aftermath of Wes telling Jules the news about the accident. A quick refresher of the ending of last week's episode. Wes hit up Jules asking when can he see her. Jules replies ASAP. Wes picks up Lucy and as he's backing up, he hits the Deliverazon premium robot, resulting in Lucy breaking her hand. Wes says that the robot came out of nowhere, which it really did, by the way, and that he blames Elon Musk. Jules questions Wes why Lucy is moving back in with him, and Wes replies that her parents don't live here and that there is no one else to take care of her. Jules commends him for being sweet and says that she really likes that about him, along with his cute dimples. It is really sweet, but I don't understand why she has to move back in. Like, that part is a little sus to me. She can get the medical care that she needs at a hospital or get home care, or if she has any friends, have them help her out from time to time. There are other alternatives. Jules says that she needs to get clarity on a couple things first before they do anything that might be considered wrong. She asks Wes how long have they been broken up, and Wes replies that it's been a month. He mentions that they weren't compatible and that they have different love languages. Jules believes him and asks one more question, that if they have to wait to do anything, when does Lucy get her cast off her arm? Wes replies that it'll be a month, and Jules is freaking out, saying that that's forever. Wes reassures her that they can take things slow, and that as long as he gets to see her, everything is good. And I'm like, aw. I hope he really means that, because sometimes these men will charm you and play on your intelligence in a minute. You really have to be careful and just keep your walls up. Wes and Jules get up to finally have their big kiss moment when his phone rings, interrupting them. He gets a call from Lucy saying that she fell while trying to take a bath, and Wes told her to wait until he got home to do that. Jules mouths to him, "You give her a bath?" And Wes mouths back, "What am I supposed to do? Like, I don't know, let her wash herself with the other arm?" The fuck? Wes isn't sure that he should leave. Jules tells him, with the woman stuck on the bathroom floor, he better. Liv and Stella are staring at the wall before they tear it down and make all of the mini bathrooms that they want for their exclusively women bar. Before they start, Stella reminds Liv to be safe and put on their goggles. They use their sledgehammers to break down the wall, and while doing that, Liv says that this feels so much better than therapy. Stella says that Liv's dad must have been a real asshole when she's having a great time renovating his bar. They both take off their glasses and Liv gets hers caught in her hair. Stella helps her and they are giving each other that look, honey. Stella, being the boss bitch that she is, makes the first move and kisses Liv. She pulls away, hoping that she didn't make things weird. And of course she didn't, because Liv immediately kisses her back and they make out. Yes! Shay has played multiple queer characters, from the iconic Emily Fields to the manipulative and wealthy Peach Salinger, and now the vivacious and trend-setting Stella Cole. Truly love to see it. Liam and Izzy are making out in the morning, looking all cute and stuff. Liam compliments her on her very fresh peppermint breath, and Izzy says that she's brushed her teeth and put on some light foundation for an early morning glow. She tells him this because she feels closer to him when they share things. Izzy comes up with the idea of a woman's sack collab, and Liam is down for it because it would be great for their company to have access to a female market, seeing as how the product is unisex. Izzy says that they will be a power couple and that he will be the Beyonce to her Jay-Z. She mentions that Liam is Beyonce in their relationship because he is a better dancer, and she's Jay-Z because she looks better in hats. Madison is at home doing yoga when she gets a text from a coworker saying that they have a new client for her. Madison clicks the attachment in the email and it shows the new client, whose name is Lotus Dragon Baby. It's a video from her OnlyFans account. She is seductively licking a samurai sword. Alright. Later on, Madison shows the girls a video. She is appalled, saying that it's a word that rhymes with corn, but starts with the letter P. Stella says that might be a stretch, and it's more of P adjacent. Madison isn't sure if she wants to represent a client like this, and both Stella and Jules say that they should take the meeting. Izzy comes to Jules in the kitchen to tell her that Celeste wants Jules to be on board first when she pitches the new product. Jules gives her a heads up and says that for future reference, she might not want to put "opportunity of a lifetime, act now" in the subject line for an email because it makes it look like it's insurance spam. Izzy wants to keep the mystery and not tell Jules what the actual product is until her collaborator pitches it too. She tells Jules that she should be excited, and although Jules says that she is, you can tell that her face is like, what is she about to pitch to me? Am I ready for it? I don't know. Jules questions Stella about the renovations at the bar, and Stella mentions all the things that her and Liv have done, like pick some colors, found an electrician, had sex, the usual. She said that so casually, and I love it. She mentions that it's not a big deal, and the girls go around and give their sugarcoat opinions about the situation. Stella gives them the award for best performance by a supporter straight group of friends and tells them to be real. Jules and Madison say that it can't be tricky and complicated, while Izzy says that she is turned on yet concerned. Same, but more turned on for me. Stella says that the sex was really great and that she doesn't want it to get in the way of the bar being a success. Jules tells the girls about Wes and his whole situation, and Madison tells her to not go down that road because she's been there before and got totally screwed. Jules says that they weren't going to do anything until Lucy moves out, but in the meantime, waiting is really hard for her. Stella questions Jules that they are actually seeing her sexually frustrated, and Jules replies that it's horrible because she feels like she's in 8th grade again. Izzy tells them what she did in 8th grade, and it involved ruining several electric toothbrushes. TMI, Izzy. TMI. That's a very graphic and disturbing image that I didn't need embedded in my mind. Why? Stella tells Jules that this seems like a DIY situation, and Jules is silent, giving her that look of embarrassment. Madison and Stella are surprised to learn that Jules has never done that before, and Jules says that she has always had to rely on the boyfriend for that part. Jules is lying in bed, and you could tell that she's contemplating about the DIY advice the girls gave her. She glances over, and it's the cat lady in her matching two-piece pajamas, looking cute. The cat lady says that although she wants to make a "don't be such a pussy" joke, she won't because this whole thing is just really, really sad. It's funny because the cat lady who actually has a pussy calling another woman a pussy. Very on par for her. Madison is at the hookah lounge with a new prospective client. Madison mentions that all the work that she's done for many clients, she says that if Bella Thorne can go from Disney to OnlyFans, she can definitely reverse engineer the client's image. The client sees what Madison is trying to do and checks her, saying that she went to Brown University, where she majored in art history, and she's making 6 figures, creating the type of art that she wants to do. Well, damn. The client says that the last thing that she needs is an uptight and judgy publicist trying to change her image when that's not what she wants. The client says that her friends told her to take the meeting, and she did, but then she gets up to leave. Jules, Sky, and Q are in the conference room where Izzy and Liam are about to pitch their product. Izzy introduces Liam to Sky and Q, saying that he is a senior brand director of SAG and also the senior boyfriend director in their relationship because they're together. Real smooth. Liam and Izzy act out this scenario for the pitch, two people who meet at a bar, and when they link eyes, they know what's about to go down. They both head to the bathroom for an impromptu makeout sesh, but then realize that they didn't freshen up down there. The product is Pheromone, that is a pheromone-based unisex genital spray that sanitizes and seduces. That's a lot going on. Izzy and Liam spray a ton of it in the air, and Jules and Sky immediately start coughing while Q looks mortified. Q's comment had me hollering when he said that the spray smells like a word that rhymes with rum and starts with a C put on deodorant. Such a mess, I swear. After the pitch is over, Izzy mentions that it's for people who have sex unexpectedly and mentions the last time that her and Liam got it in was at Target. Now's not the time for you to be mentioning where you had sex after you pitched a product. Izzy, not a good look. Not a good look. Jules says that she appreciates the notion behind its intention, and that's pretty a long way around to say that she doesn't like the idea, nor does she think it's good. Q and Sky come right up with it and tells Izzy that, and she looks hurt. Izzy leaves and Liam thanks her for the meeting and follows after her. Stella's at the bar looking at color palettes when Liv asks her if she has a second to talk. Stella thinks that they're about to have that awkward after-sex conversation, and Liv says that the budget is still missing a few things. Liv says that she has to pick up Bruno and tells Stella to look it over and to get back to her in the morning. Stella is in need of a drink, so she texts a crate of bottles of liquor and asks the girls if they want to come and drink with her. Of course the girls show up because who in their right mind would turn down free alcohol? Never. Ever! Jules and Madison and Stella are drinking when Izzy shows up and apologizes for being late. She mentions that she had a quick email to send to Celeste about the Woman's Sack collab. Izzy's being very high schoolish and doesn't want to sit on Jules' side of the table. Just because Jules is somewhat position of power and she's also your friend, that doesn't mean that you should get favoritism when it comes to work. I don't know why Izzy is thinking that. Jules feels bad and says that she was only doing her job and trying to protect her. Jules says that she doesn't like being the boss of Izzy, and Stella says that she can relate too in a way because of things being awkward now that she slept with Liv. The girls tell her that these two situations are not the same at all, and Stella says that it's an excuse for her to talk about what she's going through at this time. Baby girl just needs to vent, so let her have this, okay? She mentions that Liv being nonchalant and acting like the other day didn't happen is weird, and Madison reminds Stella that that is exactly what she has done with every person that she has ever slept with, so she can dish it out, but she can't take it. Okay, makes sense. Makes sense. Stella says that it's a valid point that it's unhelpful in this conversation, so she goes to sit on Jules' side of the table because she seems lonely. Madison mentions that she is being ignored by Bebe because she called her out for being an uptight overachiever. The girls literally have no comment because it's the truth. Madison feels bad for judging her and says that she feels like she can take Baby's career to the next level, but blew the opportunity. And she really did judge her way too quickly. Quickly, she didn't even give her a chance, like at all. Jules tells her to not give up, and Stella says that BB takes an erotic dance class. Madison thinks that it's a joke, and Stella reassures her that she can show Baby that there's more to her than that first impression. Jules gets a call from Wes and she declines it. Madison tells Jules that she's proud of her. Izzy, still not speaking to her, tells Madison to tell Jules that she thought that was a strong move, and Stella says that she is showing resolve. Stella tells Jules that it looks like she really did RSVP to that party of one, wink wink, and Jules says that she is framing that all wrong. She mentions that she didn't have a DIY situation because she was just overthinking it a lot. Stella questions her if she watched anything to help her with the experience, and Jules calls it sex footage, so you know that's a hell of a no. Izzy says that you don't have to watch that other kind of content to get in the mood because when she watches the last couple of episodes of Bridgerton, it does something for her. Different strokes for different folks. For real. Stella gives Jules another option and tells her that it's business time and that it's great that she works from home. Jules is in her room and she's searching up that kind of content. After she clicks a tab, she is transported to a different dimension. It shows different scenarios along with fantasies for that stuff. Wes is, of course, the hot delivery guy, the plumber, and the sexy, nerdy teacher. Jules shuts him down with every single advance. The last scenario seems pretty normal. Jules and Wes are sitting on the couch, and Wes says that she is his stepmom. Back to reality, Jules is freaking out, so she tosses her laptop and she says delete search history forever. At the dance class, Madison approaches BB to apologize for being so judgmental on their first meeting. She tells BB that she thinks she's amazing and that she would love to represent her. BB says that it's best to show her and not tell her. The girls show up to join Madison. She thanks them for coming. The dance instructor, along with his regulars, show the girls a routine. They're all watching, and Jules is shocked at the sexy moves, and she is ready to head out, but Izzy pulls her back. They do a crawl move, and Jules feels like she's Velma, looking for her glasses, squinting. She questions Izzy if she's doing it right, and Izzy's still feeling some type of way. Jules apologizes again and says that she really was just trying to protect her. In the middle of dancing, Stella stops to take a thirst trap pic, yes, to send to Liv because she hasn't talked to her all day, mood. All the girls are about to do the routine as a group. The music starts for literally half of a second, and Jules rushes over to the dance instructor. She says that she has a condition which is terrible dancing, so she steps to the side to support her girls from afar. That's like that kid in gym class who makes an excuse every time to not participate in the activities. Every time the girls do the routine, they kill it. This dance scene was taking me back to PLL days when Emily and Hannah were doing that choreographed routine for the pageant, so that Hannah could get tuition money for college. Good times. Afterwards, Liv texts Stella back a thumbs up emoji for the pic, and she leaves to go talk to her. BB says that she wants Madison to represent her, and they leave to go chat and have a smoothie. She was also very proud to see Madison do her thing in that class. Izzy says that watching Jules be a worse dancer than her made her bruised ego about the failed pitch much, much, much better. Jules says that she will talk to Celeste about giving Izzy more responsibility at womb. She tells Izzy she knows she can handle it, and Izzy thanks her. I'm really glad that they made up, and it was just so good to see that. So good. Stella confronts Liv about how she's been acting since they slept together. Stella says that this is a huge risk for her, and Liv says that Stella made her believe that this dream of the bar was even possible. They both agree that they don't want to ruin the business by doing something dumb. Liv says that it's unfortunate because the sex was really, and Stella finishes the sentence and replies, really fucking good. Liv repeats it as well, and she's ready for round two. Ding, ding, ding. Stella says that she wants to change out the dirty sweatshirt, and they go to the office to have a moment. The episode ends with Wes and Jules in bed. They did the stuff that they were trying to do in the beginning, and Wes says that he's glad that she's called, and Jules smiles. There is a look that she does right after that it makes it seem like, I don't know, maybe she wasn't satisfied or happy. I don't know. It was weird. To wrap up this video, I'm going to do a quick rapid fire of the episode. Favorite scene, the girls' dance routine was fire. I loved every minute of it. Favorite quote, I was gonna make a don't be such a pussy joke, but it's just really sad. The cat lady. Favorite duo, Jules and Izzy. Their little fight and their makeup scene was cute. Favorite look, I liked Izzy's blue dress when she was pitching the idea at Womb. It was really cute. WTF moment when Liam and Izzy pitched the idea and the whole concept. It was just a lot going on, but they had confidence in it, which is I guess matters the most, right? I hope you guys enjoy my review of Dollface. I review other shows like All American, Riverdale, Good Trouble, and some other stuff. And if those interest you, check out those videos on my channel and subscribe. I hope you guys have a great day. Stay safe and see you guys next week.